Hi, it's Tom for the Protection Dog Glossary. Today we're going to talk about slip collars or choke collars, or sometimes choker chains they're called. And this is, probably you've all seen this. It's a piece of chain with a ring on each end. And some people are very much against these because they can be very dangerous because they get tighter and tighter the harder you pull on them. Here comes Rubik's the protection dog, wants to get in the picture, I guess. Hi, big boy. You see all these? That's my boy. He says, "Hey, Daddy, don't put this on me. I don't want to do that right now." Good boy. So anyway, these get tighter and tighter the more you pull on them. See? Boom, boom, boom. So can be very dangerous. Can make some harsh corrections. I do keep one of these on the dog during the daytime. Because he's he's quite a formidable dog, but it's not the one I use all the time. Now, actually, I use a prong collar, which we covered in another video, that won't go tighter. So even though it looks nasty, it'll only go so tight. So that's what we use most of the time. But this is one I keep on Rubik's. Good boy. I thought you were supposed to be in your place. Place. That's not your place. 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 He says, "I want to be on TV." Good boy. Place. Place. That's a boy. Good boy. Now, they also have ones that are combined with a leash. Same concept, really. It just gets tighter and tighter the more you pull. The leash is already hooked to it. Now, this is handy for getting it real quick on, for just running the dog out to go potty or something. And I think this is called some type of English leash or something, and you can also, it's got a slider to limit how far the hole will open. So anyway, that's choke collar. We also use this as a backup to our prong collars, because even though prong collars are very effective, the nature of how they're built means they can come apart on you. And so you certainly don't want to lose all control of your dog. And this is a quick release one even, so it can come apart even easier. If it, I've never had that problem, but if it did, we use the slip collar, choke collar as a backup and hook the leash through both of these rings. That way, if the prong collar has trouble, the slip collar is a backup. So now there's an important thing you got to know about these slip collars, and I had a heck of a time figuring this out and being consistent with it. And I'm sitting here thinking, how am I going to show this to them backwards on the video? I don't know. So you're going to have to experiment with this. But what you want to do is when you drop the chain down through, what you want to do is, as you're facing your dog, so if Rubik's is right in front of me, there he is right there, if he's right in front of me, I want this thing to look like a P, not a Q. So if you hold it one way, now it looks like a P. Does that look like a P, Mark? It's backwards. See how you do it? No, that looks like a P. Yeah, it looks like a P from the camera's point of view, right? And then when I turn it around to put it on the dog, it still looks like a P to me as I'm putting it on his neck. If you turn it around and it looks like a Q, that looks like a Q, right? That's backwards, and it doesn't automatically loosen when it's on the dog's neck. So you want to make it look like a P to you as you're holding it, and then put it right over your dog's head as it looks like a P, and the one part will come over the top of his neck and down through the ring, and of course you'll hook your leash to this end. So there's other videos on this too you can go search out, but just make sure if you're going to use one of these, use them correctly, and definitely don't leave your dog alone wearing one of these in a crate or in a kennel, because they can go up near the fence and this ring can get hooked on part of the fence accidentally, and as they struggle to get away, it keeps tightening and tightening and could strangle them. That would be really tragic. So be very careful on how you use this type of collar.